Today we are diving into a story that's sending shockwaves through Indian startup scene. It's a tale of ambitious founders, aggressive investors, and what happens when the music stops playing. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine building a company worth roughly $220 million only to watch itself worth just $11 million a few years later. That's exactly what happened to Amrendra Sahu, the founder of Nestaway. But here is where it gets wild. Sahu isn't going quietly. He is now claiming he was just given 24 hours to sell his shares and resign, pointing fingers at some of the biggest names in venture capital. We are talking about Tiger Global, Chireta Ventures, and Goldman Sachs. But hold on, this isn't just one founder's grievances. This is a much bigger story. And about to what happens is when too much money meets too little oversight, and trust me, it's going to get interesting. Remember 2020, while the world was in lockdown, venture capitalists having a party, everyone throwing money at anything that has moved into digital space. Nestaway, a rental housing startup, seemed like a sure bet. They're crushing it in their space, valued at $220 million. But then, well, you know what they said about the things that look too good to be true? The pandemic hit rental markets hard. Competition intensified, service quality started slipping, and by 2023, Nestaway sold for pennies on dollars. But here is a kicker. Sahu claims investor forged his signature and regained on a $1.4 million payout. Pretty serious allegations, right? But wait, it's get even better or worse depending on how you look at it. Let me tell you about Zilingo. Picture this, a $1 billion fashion supply startup chain backed by who's who of venture capital. By 2022, their CEO Ankiti Bose was suspended. The company was liquidated and everyone was pointing fingers at everyone else. And then there is a Go Mechanic. Oh boy, these folks were supposed to revolutionize car servicing in India. Instead, they revolutionized creative accounting. The founder eventually admitted to inflating numbers, and auditors found fake everything. Fake invoices, fake garages, you name it. So what's common thread here? It's like what I like to call COVID gold rush. When pandemic hit, VCs were throwing money around like confetti at the wedding. Everyone wanted a piece of the next big thing, valuations through the roof, due diligence more like due whenever. For a while, it was beautiful. Startups were scaling faster than ever, valuations were hitting the stratosphere, and even was living the dream. But then reality kicked in. Interest rates went up, money got tight, and suddenly everyone started asking questions they probably should have asked 2 years ago. The real tragedy here isn't just lost money or failed companies. It's about what happens when FOMO drives investment decisions, when growth trumps governance, and when everybody is so busy looking at the scoreboard that they forgot to watch the game. This is the startups ecosystem in India right now. And we'll be right back after this with more stories and more insights from Indian ecosystem. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much for watching this video.